Okay, if you've been wondering what you should purchase for the Sephora Savings Event, you found the right video. If you love this makeup and you are wondering how I created this beautiful makeup look, what products that I used, I'm sharing all of these Sephora must-haves with you in this video. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a full face of must-have products for this Sephora Savings Event. And I just want to share with you what a full face of my Sephora faves look like. I'm going to be using this Basma foundation stick, this Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer. I have a whole bunch of other products here that I love, and I'm going to show them to you as I put them on my face because I have everything laid out to film a video of all of my favorites. So if you guys love a good Sephora Savings Event recommendations video, then this video is going to be for you. I'm going to get started. I already have my base on. I have all of my skincare on except for my moisturizer. If you love a Sephora Savings Event recommendation video, then this video is going to be for you. If you like these recommendation videos, please give the video a thumbs up. Let me just go into some details about the sale before I get started. It looks like the sale is going to be from October 31st to November 10th, which is like a total of 11 days. How the sale is going to work, it's in tiers, right? You have 3 tiers and then you have the Sephora products. So throughout the whole sale, the Sephora collection products will be 30% off. If you are a Rouge member, then you'll be receiving 20% off your purchases from 10/31 to 11/10. If you are a VIB, then from November 4th to November 10th, you'll receive 15%. And the same goes for an insider. If you're an insider from 11/4 to 11/10, you'll receive 10% off. So this pencil right here is one of those Too Faced super fine brow detailers. This is the ultra slim brow pencil in the shade Espresso. I really love this pencil. There's a toss up between this one and the one from Benefit, but I love both of them. I'm going to start with my eyes. We're going to be using this Natasha Denona Eye Sculpt Texture and Tone palette. Now I know I haven't come out with my full review of these palettes, but I've actually been liking them. I like the formulas, and this one is the soft palette, and then I have the dramatic palettes. I will be coming out with a video showing swatches and my thoughts on both palettes, but I just haven't gotten around to it. It's been so many other things that I've been testing, and I just was like, oh my god, time is flying. When I looked up today and saw what today's date was, I was like, oh my god, I gotta really get going. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna take this shade right here, which is Y3, and I'm gonna put this in the crease. This is a cool tone brown, but I actually love the shade of this. We're gonna do like a simple eye look. That's what I have in mind, a simple eye look. This shade is so pretty. Look at the difference in what it does to the eye already. I really am loving it. It's just such a buttery formula. It's not an ashy shade. Now it is definitely a cool tone shade, but it doesn't look ashy on the eye, and it doesn't look ashy on my complexion, so that's what I love about it. I'm going to do one eye at a time, and then I'll go off camera and do the other eye because it'll take me too long on camera. And we have two, why am I talking slow? We have too many products to try, guys, so yeah. Now these brushes that I'm using, I'll have them all listed and I'll tell you what the brushes are, but none of these brushes are brushes that they sell at Sephora. This is the Sigma E35 tapered blending brush. I still have a lot of my brushes packed up because I went to the Chris Brown concert like almost 2 weeks ago now, and I still haven't unpacked the brushes, but I've still been filming. Okay, so we're gonna go into this shade right here, Y2. This is a very like smooth formula. I want to just see what it's gonna look like in the lower crease of the eye. It's a really creamy formula. Look at how effortless it goes on. It's just really a pretty shade. And I think it's really showing up a lot because I used a brighter lid base today. I used the One Size Butter Silk Concealer in the shade Medium Dark 1. Do you see how effortlessly it's just blending? I just love it. I really do. And that's W2. So warm too. Really pretty. I'm gonna take this little Sigma brush right here, which is the Sigma Precision Firm Blender, and I'm gonna use my Sigma switch because I love this when I'm doing eye looks. And I'm gonna go into this cool tone brown right here, which is W3, and just see if we can get a little dimension, just a little more dimension and a little depth here at the end of the eye look. I love the smoked out look that it gives. I'm gonna go back into this shade that we just used and just blend that out a little bit. I'm gonna use this Morphe and Jaclyn Hill JH33 brush. And I'm gonna take this shade right here, P2, and just go over the lid just to wake it up a little bit and give it a little bit of brightness. So I know that you guys that don't love color are going to love this neutral eye look. The last couple of videos that I did, I used really colorful eye looks, and it wasn't for everybody, which I didn't expect it to be for everybody, but I just want to show you that I do have neutral palettes, and I do have, you know, earth tone palettes and everyday palettes, just so that everybody can have something. I always have everybody in mind when I'm thinking about my purchases. I want to be able to accommodate everybody. And I'm gonna go into this shade here, R1, which is a rosy one, and I'm gonna see if I can get like a brightness here. Yeah, so I think this is a very pretty eye look. I'm gonna go off camera and do the other eye, and I'll be right back. Those of you that watch my channel know that for the most part, the drugstore has really had my heart for the year. So I don't really have a new primer from Sephora that I will stand on, other than the Danessa Myricks Universal Blurring Balm Powder. I have this one, which is my travel size, and this one. And I use this all the time. I've actually hit pan on it. I don't usually hit pan on a lot of things. We're gonna use this Universal Blurring Balm Powder today. I love this because, oh, wait a minute. Let me pump my brakes. Hold on. I didn't put any moisturizer on. So let me put my moisturizer on. So this moisturizer I came across this year. This is the Tatcha the Dewy Milk Moisturizer. Now, I used to love Tatcha the Dewy Skin Cream. If you could see that, this already is blurring out my skin, but we have to put moisturizer on. If we don't put moisturizer on, the rest of our makeup is gonna look crazy. So anyway, I like this. It's very lightweight. This was perfect for the summer, and it is oil controlling. I do love the Tatcha the Dewy Skin Cream, and I'll start adding that back into my routine the colder the weather becomes, because being that I have oily textured skin, if I didn't say that before, I do, but I love this. It gives such a beautiful glow to the skin, and it just gives such a nice amount of slip under your makeup, and it is lightweight and oil controlling, so I love it. And it has a very faint Tatcha smell. This retails for $69. If I don't say the prices, guys, I'm gonna make it my business to put it on the screen. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes when I'm editing, especially now with the sale coming on and me trying to put out more content than usual, I've forgotten to put the prices on the screen, so my apologies. That's the moisturizer. I love it. This is what it looks like up close. I love it. So lightweight. Look at the beautiful glow that it gives to the skin. Okay, now we're gonna go into our primer, and I just use my hand. You can scoop it out with, it comes with a spoon. I don't usually use a spoon because I'm usually the only person that this product is being used on. So I just dip my fingers in it. I love this product because it keeps your face smooth and oil free all day. And when I say I've tested this, I have tested it. Like, I've worn this product. The first year that it came out, I was going to my nephew's graduation. I had to be out by 8 o'clock in the morning. Now, didn't get home until 11:30 that night. It was 90 something degrees. My makeup did not move, and I was like, wait a minute, what is going on? Ever since that day, this has been a love of mine. And when she came out with a little travel size, I was like, yes, because I don't have to carry this big component, even though it's not hard to travel with, but I like to have the smaller one. It's good. And then what happens is other people that'll be with me like, well, what's that you put on your face? Let me get some. So I really need to carry this one, but I do carry the smaller one. That's probably why that I hit pan on it, but I love it. It's a beautiful, lightweight formula. You don't really feel it on your skin. I'm trying to think about it as I talk to you about it. You don't feel it on your skin. It's actually a really lightweight product, and it has something called Upsolite in it that controls the oil as it's producing. It just keeps it at bay. So I love it. It goes a long way. And usually my skin is like super smooth. I haven't found a primer from Sephora that has given me what I need, that I can think of, that's new, that I reach for. Like, I'm telling you, I thought about it today, and everything that I thought about was drugstore, drugstore, drugstore. So yeah, I can't think of any primer that I love from Sephora other than this one. We're gonna go into this Rhode Glazing Mist. I actually have been loving this. And I have the Rhode Glazing Milk as well. But I'm not sure if the Glazing Milk is what is breaking me out. So I do have some little texture. This is the Rhode Glazing Mist. I want to say it retails for $25 or $32. I can't remember. I will put it on the screen. But I'm going to spray some of this on my face just because it locks in the moisture and the primer. I love it. It's so good. I'm definitely picking up another one of these during the sale. I can't say for sure if it is Rhode Glazing Mist that's breaking me out. I don't think so, because I've been eating really bad. Really, really bad. When I get stressed out, like, I want to eat everything that's bad, like ice cream and potato chips, and it was I've been doing bad. So I'm trying to get my skin back on point. I'm gonna take this brush from BK Beauty and just tap this in. This is the BK Beauty 101 brush, and I'm just going to tap in what didn't dry on the skin. You see how beautiful that glazing mist has the skin looking? It also makes it look beautiful. Once you put your product on it, it just gives a nice, like, really smooth, beautiful look. So yeah. Oh, and the liner that I used on my eyes, let me show you real fast, is actually the black. It's actually this black right here, which is N3 in the palette. Yeah, so that's what we have on our eyes as our liner. And I did use this Rare Beauty brow product on my brows. I actually like it. I don't have a lot of brows, so what I noticed about that particular brow gel, and I think it was me, it wasn't the brow gel, it just gives a nice amount of tackiness that allows the product to have something to adhere to, and it can have a nice, like, smooth, just pretty kind of full look, and I like that. So we're not done with the brows. I'm sure that I'm gonna have to go back in and, you know, do something with them, but yeah. I have quite a few foundations that I really enjoyed since the last Sephora Savings Event. A lot of the products that I'm going to talk about is mostly stuff that I tried like in the last 6 months. I did throw some of my all-time favorites in because sometimes it's just nothing like them. So you have to make sure that you let people know what your favorites are. So anyway, this is the Basma Stick Foundation. This is shade 07. I purchased this the last Sephora Savings Event, and I thought it was just so nice. So we're gonna put this on our skin, and it's a very lightweight, everyday formula, and I thought it was just very nice for what we have going on with the eyes. Like, just something everyday, not super glam. It's kind of lightweight, like a skin tint. It's not a full coverage, but it gives a nice amount of coverage, and it feels like nothing going on. So this is what we're doing, and I like it because it does cover up my hyperpigmentation. I have a lot of it. I just can't stop picking. So we're gonna take this brush, which I probably should use a smaller brush, but we're gonna use this brush today and just see how it blends into the skin. I've been having such a hard time making a list of things that I want to purchase during the Sephora Savings Event. And again, it just has a lot to do with me feeling guilty, talking about buying new makeup when there's people in the world that may or may not be able to feed their families. So it's just very upsetting. And then you have so many people that are laid off. Well, I don't know if you would call it laid off, or I don't really know how it works with the government, but if you have to work and you're not getting paid and it's indefinite, it's just scary. It's very scary. And I feel so bad. So I'm gonna do it because it is my job, but I do feel bad. So my list is probably going to be super small of things that I would tell you to purchase. But again, I did a lot of purchasing before the sale because I wanted to be able to show you a lot of the things that are out there that I would recommend. I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and buy a lot of the things that I would buy. And thank you to one of my subscribers that I love, love, love so much. He gave me I love all you precious jewels, let me say that. But he was nice enough to give me a coupon to use for friends and family. And I was able to purchase some things to share with you guys. So I appreciate that. So just look how beautiful the skin is looking. It's not, like I said, it's not super full coverage, but it's a nice amount of coverage for every day. It doesn't dry down, but you can definitely use this on an everyday basis and just use your regular powders and stuff to set it, because I set everything. I don't care what it says on the package about it being self-setting. I set everything. I do love these Rare Beauty liquid blushes. They're some of my faves. This is the shade Love, and I love it. So this is a color that you can wear every day. It's not too overpowering. It just is a nice terracotta color that blends in nicely to the skin. This is not a super pigmented formula. It depends on what you like as a person, but to me, it's not super, to me it's not super pigmented, and I think it's a nice color that you can wear every day, and it just gives you a pretty blush look. You know, just a nice, I'm blushing look, but it's not too much. So look how pretty that shade is. It's just a gorgeous everyday shade. And now I'm going to use a bronzer that I love. So I think what I'm going to use is this one. Even though I don't really like to use this for my contour or my bronzer, even though it bronzes, I feel like it's kind of small. It's such a nice formula, and the shade is really gorgeous. So this is the shade. I should know it. I just put a video out with it on there yesterday. This is Curve. How could I not know that? Yeah, the shade Curve. So I love the formula. I love how smooth and effortless it blends in. I'm gonna use this smaller brush today to blend this product in. I have so many other ones that I could have used, but I do like this one. So I really wanted to show you guys, because this is a new product to the channel, and I probably only used it maybe 2 or 3 times, but I wanted to show you how gorgeous it is. And there are 2 darker shades after this one, so I love that they have darker shades, and I'm not the darkest shade, because sometimes I just be like, come on guys, like y'all not even trying. I'm talking about brands. When I say guys, I mean brands. They're not even trying. It's like, was it really that much harder? Like, there's a brand now that they came out with a contour cream palette, and they said, oh, more shades are coming. And I was like, well, how come they didn't have the shades when they released the items? They couldn't wait a little bit longer. So I just was like disheartened. I won't try it anyway. Now, I would review it if the brand sent it to me, but if I have to buy it myself, it's not gonna happen. I hate being an afterthought. And that's in any aspect in life. I hate being an afterthought. So this is a beautiful formula. And I'm using a Morphe E8 brush to blend this out. Once it sits on the skin for a few minutes, it just blends in so effortlessly. Like, it blends in effortlessly anyway, but just look at how when I blended it in, it just went in so nice. So yeah, so the skin looks good. I'm looking at my hyperpigmentation, and I'm just showing you that this foundation is not a full coverage foundation. It's a very skin-like foundation, but I like it. So far, I'm liking what we have going on. I'm gonna put some of the Huda Beauty eye brightener on. This is a color corrector. I'm gonna use the lightest shade. I'm gonna use the shade Mango, because I want to get a little bit of brightness, and I feel like we look too monotone. And I really didn't need this with the concealer that we're using, but I figured I would just share it with you guys, because some of you will be looking for a color corrector, and I really love the Huda Beauty color correctors. I want to say this comes in 6 or 7 shades, because she had added some more shades. So I have a deeper one, and I have this one, which is my brighter shade. I'm gonna let it sit for a minute, because I want it to stay in place. Yeah, so this is a very wet formula, and I'm just going to tap it out a little bit. And I'm gonna go down here with it to show you that you can cover up your hyperpigmentation under your neck with this. You can use this color corrector in a lot of different places that you have skin discoloration. And see how it blends in nicely? So we're gonna cover that with powder and stuff, but it just really blends in nicely. So you can use it on top of your foundation, or you can use it under your foundation. I usually like to use it under, but I wanted to show you what you can do with it. And you just let it like dry in place. You want to really put it in the areas that you need it. Like, for some reason on my face, this eye is always darker under the eye than my other side. And when I look in the mirror sometimes, I'll be like, oh my God, it looks like I have a black eye. That's just the way my eyes are. I don't know why. Well, one eye has a lot more darkness under it than the other one. This is a very lightweight, medium to full coverage color corrector. It's actually the same formula as her concealers. Okay, I'm not going to talk about politics anymore, but that's just how I'm feeling. Usually I'm like super excited that the sale is coming. I have like a list of products that I want to get, but I feel kind of guilty and hurt, sad, stressed out for people. And I'm stressed out for everybody because we're all affected by it in one way or another, whether we have family members that we may have to help. My family can't eat makeup, so that's how I feel. So anyway, this is what the under eye is looking like. I think you can see the brightness. And I went over the blush with the blush brush that we used just to kind of blend it in. So I like that. And we have our bronzer on, which I think is blended in pretty nicely. Yep. You always want to try to lift your bronzer, like put it on going upward, because it's about lifting the cheek area than it is about just putting it on. Like you want to lift it. So far that's looking good. Now let's do our concealer. So I have this concealer, which I've been loving this year. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Concealer. I have two shades, 6.5N and 4W. The coverage on this concealer is excellent. And it's so creamy. Now they said it's self-set, and I always said it, but it has a nice amount of coverage. That's why I was saying, like, we don't really need the color corrector when you're using this concealer. It's like a really creamy formula, and I love the smell of it. It smells, maybe I don't love the smell of it. Yeah. I'm gonna use the same brush that we used. This is the Nicola Rose N14. I'm gonna use this to blend out the concealer. I'm gonna use my brush and just go around it and blend it in around the mouth just to get rid of that line. It's really just a pretty shade. So far, I'm loving the way the skin is looking. Do you see how smooth the skin is looking? It's like we covered the blush with the concealer. But that's okay, because we're gonna put our powders on and then we're going to put another blush on top of it. I'm just gonna go under here with this foundation brush and just like give another layer basically to the chin. What I wanted to say is, before I speak on my powder, I want to see if the one that I want to talk about is on the site. I would normally talk about the Ame Colé powder. That is my favorite powder from Sephora. They recently went out of business, so I'm not gonna talk about them, even though I have 8 backup powders. Like I'm not gonna go without that powder for the next 2 or 3 years. But I would then talk about the Huda Beauty powder, which I love. Huda Beauty's Easy Bake Blurring Loose Setting Powder. So the issue that I have with them, and the reason why I'm not gonna talk about their powder, is because the shade that I use is not on Sephora's site. And it's on her site, but it's not always on her site, which is the Coffee Cake shade. Right now they have Cinnamon Bun, which is the darkest, but Coffee Cake is actually darker than Cinnamon Bun, and it's not on the site. So if she's gonna be phasing out that powder, then I'm gonna be phasing out her powders from my makeup routine. What I've come to love, guys, only since he came out with these colored powders, the one size powders, Dark Deep, and I'm gonna use Ultra Peach today. If you're getting rid of my shade, I'm not gonna be using it. So I've been noticing for like the last year and a half that it's been coming and going, and I was like, what is happening? Today we're gonna talk about one size. Okay, the one size ultimate setting powder. I'm gonna use Ultra Peach under my eyes, and then we're gonna use the medium Dark Deep. You know, it's weird. I bought this powder and I love the formula. I bought 2 shades. I bought the Marigold and I bought the Peach. And the Peach, evidently I never used it because the plastic, if you can see that, the plastic is still on it. I'm gonna test this out today. I know that I love the powder. I'm assuming that I didn't wear it because the Peach didn't go with my makeup at the time. So today, because we're doing more of a, I would say more neutral look so far, that this is what we are gonna use, and hopefully it shows up beautifully on the skin. I know I love the powder formula, and I love that Marigold shade. It's so pretty. So we definitely are gonna test this out today. I thought I used it before, but I guess I didn't. So we're gonna tap some out. Oh, it's a really pretty shade. That's what the shade looks like. I hope you can see it. I hope the light is not too bright. It shouldn't be. It's a gorgeous shade. We're gonna use one of these puffs to set the face. I'm gonna miss the Ame Colé brand, but I was glad to be able to get some backups. It would have been nice if another company would have brought out the brand, but you know, the way this economy is, it's hard for brands to stay afloat. It's hard for anybody to stay afloat. The shade is gorgeous, and it's not too peachy. Like, it's peachy, but it's not like a stark peach. Like, it's really, really pretty. I like the amount of smoothness that it adds to the face, the amount of coverage, because it does give some coverage, but it's just so pretty. Like, it really is so pretty. I really love that shade. And you don't need a whole lot, just a thin layer. It's really beautiful. This is a beautiful chocolate shade, deep dark. Do you see how pretty the shade is? I love having options, so this just makes it where I can live without the Huda Beauty powder if they get rid of it, because I love this powder. It's gorgeous on the skin. It really is. So being that my favorite powder, they don't sell it at Sephora, I'm gonna go with this one, which is my second favorite. Really was my first favorite, but now it's my second favorite. This is the Natasha Denona Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. So we're gonna use this on our face. This is shade 4. We're just gonna take this and put it on our face to give everything some uniformity before I spray. You can see the color of the powder when I put it on. I really shouldn't have put it in the lighter areas. So I'm gonna put a little powder in those spots before I do it, because I want to, yeah, it kind of darkened that area. Yeah, I just like to put a little powder on before I spray. I guess I'll use this. This right here I hit pan on, because this I used to live by. This is shade 3. Now I'm going to go back into the palette, and I'm going to do the under eyes real fast. I'm going to go into this shade right here, W2 and W3, and smoke out under here. I think I want the warmer one more. Okay, I have this House Labs pencil in the shade Beige Matte. I'm gonna put that in our waterline. You know, I like to have like a little brightness in that waterline. So yeah, let's see. I feel like that's not really brightening anything. I don't know what's going on with this pencil today, but it's not giving me the brightness I'm looking for. Let me see, I have another one. Maybe it's that pencil, because I don't know. Usually it's brighter. Yeah, see the difference? I don't know what's going on. Oh, okay. This is Urban Decay. Okay, I like that better. This is the Urban Decay pencil in the shade Beige Flag. This is their waterline pencil. I don't really recommend this because it didn't stay on. Like, it didn't work well by itself. Like, these were the actual waterline pencils that they came out with, and I didn't like them, but it's actually showing up today. So okay, so I'm gonna spray the face. I'm gonna just put this Summer Fridays on my lips. My lips are dry. This is an old one. This one is Vanilla Beige. I love the Summer Fridays, but I prefer Ole Hendrickson. I love this Pat McGrath Glass Skin Finish Setting Spray, so let's use this one. I actually bought a second one of these. When I talked about this spray, I did say to make sure you clean it every time you use it, because it gets clogged. I should take my own advice. I think the skin is really looking gorgeous, guys. I'm loving it. So now we're gonna bronze. I have so many different bronzes that I want to choose from. I think I'll use this Hung Van Gogh. I think this will give a little warmth to the face because it's looking more of a cool tone type of look. Let's use this. This is Hung Van Gogh's new bronzer in the shade Loyalty. Now, I do like it. What I don't like is the fact that this is the darkest shade, and I feel like they need at least 2 to 3 more shades. But it's a gorgeous, gorgeous shade, guys. It really is so gorgeous. I've been loving it. It's just so pretty. So I really want to try some more of his products, but I don't know that I will. I'm looking to see if they have any of his stuff in the store near me. I think there's 2 locations that sell his stuff. This is the $8.29. I really like this bronzer. It's really so good. Like, it really is. It's like a different shade. It's like a rosy tone, and it's just so pretty. Of course, I wish it was a little bit deeper, but it's good. I like the glow that that setting spray gave to the face. Okay, so we're going to do blush. So I'm gonna use the most warm tone blush that I have down here, which is the shade Worth, and we're gonna put this on. It's like an orangey kind of tone. This is the Rare Beauty blush. I love it. It's so good. So we're gonna take this. Yeah, to me this is like very complimentary to the shade that we use, the liquid shade Love from Rare Beauty. It's so pretty. That is gorgeous. Look at that. So pretty. That is gorgeous. Can you see it? And can you see the bronzer? I'm just gonna blend the bronzer into the blush a little bit more. Now I'm gonna go into, I know this is a lot of products, guys. I'm gonna try to make this video as short and sweet as possible. I'm gonna do mascara. This is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes in Platinum. I really like this. I love the wand on this. That is what we're using. I'm gonna put it on the upper lashes and I'm gonna put it on the lower lashes. Is it raining where you guys live? It has been pouring down since last night. And I don't put like too many coats on it because I don't have that many lashes. Yeah, I try not to make it look spidery, but sometimes it'll come out looking crazy if I put too much on it because there's really no lashes. Sometimes I like to put the mascara on before I put my lashes on, and that's only sometimes. Sometimes I don't really care because they so short they don't really do nothing. But I do like the mascara. I like the wand. I'm really loving the glow that setting spray gave the skin. I've been loving this powder from Fenty. This is the Bright Fix powder by Fenty. I have it in 3 shades. We're gonna use the shade Peach today, being that we use the peach powder from one size to just brighten up our under eye. That's what it looks like. I love the shade. I love how it just brightens up the under eye. And it just really gives a nice smoothness. You see the difference in what it does? I like to put it here to clean up this line over here. And I just want to like blend it so it doesn't look harsh like that. Do you notice the difference in the under eye? Like the brightness under it? I feel like this powder helped me elevate my makeup game. Like it just did something. I was like, oh wow, I just love it. It's so good. Now it's not a setting powder to me. Exactly what I'm doing with the powder is what I see it doing. I tried to set my concealer with it and it just didn't work. Like it's like this powder is a very dry formula and it does not do any setting. It didn't do anything with my concealer because I tried and I was like, oh no, this is not gonna work. And I like to put this down the bridge of my nose, whatever color I'm using. I just like to put it down the bridge of the nose. It helps to brighten up everything. Now I don't know why my forehead looks creased. I never get creasing on my forehead. That's weird. Yeah, I'm gonna put some lashes on, then I'll come back and do the lip because I need to see what the lashes are gonna look like. That will determine what I do lip wise. And some highlighter. I didn't put no highlighter on, guys. And I have a few different favorites, but we got one that we're gonna use in this video. Actually, we can put it on now. This. And I have it in different shades. It's a very soft formula. It's called the Fenty Demi Glow highlighter. But it's so pretty. It really is so pretty. This is adding like a little bit of warmth to the face. And we're gonna do a little bit on the tip of the nose. I get some lashes and put them on, and then I'll be right back. I'm gonna take this liner, which is the Danessa Myricks Color Fix Nudes, and I'm gonna put a little bit on my lips. This is shade Nude 11, and I'm gonna line my lips with this, and then put the other lipstick on. I was trying to see like what I could do for my lips. Oh, you know what? No. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna do what I originally was planning on doing. Because I forgot I have a lot of Fenty glosses that I've been loving this year. I'm gonna go in with this one. This is Nude 6. And I'm gonna put this inside this area right here. Just to give like a nude look. So I like this. This is like the perfect nude lip for me. This is actually waterproof. And when it dries down, it feels like nothing on the lips. I like it. I actually am going to put a little bit more on. And then I'm going to find a gloss. Yeah, this is so good for the lips. And it feels like nothing and it's waterproof. All you need is a little teeny tiny bit. Teeny tiny bit. And you can use this. This is like a multi-use type product. I love the color of that. Now I didn't spray my face again. I think I need to spray the face one more time. I'm gonna use this. I hate the the spout. I need to clean it. I want to just do a little inner corner highlight because I feel like I need it just a little bit. In this palette, they only have one shade. That's a shimmer, which is C1. So we're going to put that. I love an inner corner highlight. Like, I feel like I need that in my look. I'm going to use this one called Copa Cookie. It smells good. And so that, guys, is our final look. Let me know what you think. I think that the makeup looks very pretty. This is our full face of Sephora favorites. I think that the makeup looks gorgeous. The skin looks so beautiful. Now, let me just talk about this primer. I don't know what it is. This primer used to be like super smoothing. I think it's maybe the highlighter that's giving like a little bit of texture. But I think that the makeup looks gorgeous. The skin looks beautiful, lifelike. I really love this setting spray from Pat McGrath. I didn't think I was gonna love it, but I love how beautiful it looks. And it dries down. I don't know why I got forehead wrinkles today too. Like, what is going on? I never noticed that before. I think the makeup looks gorgeous. Hopefully you guys love this makeup. I'm gonna put my little earrings that I had on. I know I have a gold chain on. I never take it off. Like, very rarely do I take it off. I just don't. So this is what our makeup is looking like, guys. I hope you love it. I just wanted to show you a full face of my products that I love, that I recommend for the Sephora Savings Event. You know, some of these products now, I haven't used them together. I've never used them collectively like I did today. But I do like them, and I think that everything came out really beautiful. You guys have to let me know what you think about this makeup. Are you interested in any of these products? What do you think about the makeup? Like, I really am looking for a primer. I'm always on the hunt for a primer. This hair is the same hair that I had up in the messy bun, guys. I didn't think I was gonna like it. I did it last night. Like, I went through it and I did coil the hair and let it air dry, and it's actually really pretty. I didn't think I was gonna love it, but I do. Hopefully you guys like it. I will definitely link this wig down below. You guys let me know your thoughts on this makeup. I know you're probably gonna love the hair. This is gonna be probably the hair that I'm gonna wear for the most of the winter. I don't know, it's a lot to maintain this, and because this one is not a wig that you can take off and on, like, you can take it off and on, but I have some spray to lay it down. I hope you love it. If you are looking for any more recommendations, just know that I have several videos. I'm gonna link them on the screen so you guys can continue watching, because most of those products I still love. I still reach for. It's just that these are the newer products, and I know you guys probably want to see a little bit of everything, so I am about to film a recommendations video. It's gonna be long. It may be in 2 parts because I have so many products that I'm recommending. It may not be as many as I think it is, but I think it's a lot. I love you, my precious jewels. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it to the end, please put DM in the comment section to let me know that you made it to the end, as well as your comment, because I can't wait to hear what your thoughts are on this makeup. That's it, guys. I know this video was kind of long. I hope you enjoyed seeing me put these products on. Let me know what you think about this set and spray and everything, and I will see you in the next video. Of course, you know there are more videos to come, and I love you. And if you have not subscribed to the channel and you made it this far, please subscribe. Please give the video a thumbs up. And they have something new called Hype. If you can hype it, if you have the capability to hype it, please hype the video and share it with your makeup loving friends. And I'll see you in the next video. I love you, my precious jewels. Oh, one more thing. Everything, guys, that I use will be linked and listed below. In case you decide that you want to shop my links for the sale, I would love it. It would definitely help out the channel. And it would also give me more money to put back into the channel. Because I do get a commission when you shop my links. So that would really help out the channel. I think that's it. Okay.